Hello and welcome back to Unchained Malady. It's time to infiltrate Esterport Fort. Well, let's see what this one's about. In 21 BD, war had begun between the Razaran cities of Brent and Arn. It was going poorly for the Arnians, as the Brentons had the use of powerful weapons either developed by some mad genius or traded or stolen from some other source. Regardless of where the weapons had come, an opportunity had arisen for Arn to regain some ground. Intelligence reported that Esterport Fort, reportedly where many of the weapons were stockpiles, currently had no Brenton ships in dock. A group of the swiftest Arnian ships immediately set sail to the remote fort. On arrival, the fleet found that the fort was not undefended. A set of strange towers started to fire on any of the ships that got too close. Following a brief war council, a tiny lifeboat left the fleet, navigating stealthily to the shore under cover of night and landing at an abandoned, rundown pier. This is fortress music, right? Yes, okay. So it looks like we have a multi-room entry at this point. Quite attractively decorated. Okay, so we have to hit the seating beacon. We have to leave the room. No, it's just gonna hit once. Okay, that's fine. Right, because we don't want this thing continuously on, we just want it to be on enough to turn the beacon off. So you're good with your mission? Shouldn't be a problem, I just have to break into the guard stations and turn off the lights. Okay, I guess that's the beacons. Once they're all off, the fleet can land safely. I'll make my way to the fort and hide until everyone else gets here. Sound good. Watch out for the gentryii. I'll be waiting here. If you need to go back for any reason, then just jump back on the raft and I'll take you. Okay, I don't need to test that that's scripted correctly. It's fine. Alright, so here, pretty easy. First room, assuming that I'm able to pull this move off, which, especially with that bush there, makes this pretty easy. There we go. It's one down. No way to the south. So I guess part of the gimmick of this entry is going to be no monsters. Let's see. Step on this, and this, and this. Okay. I have to get the ground cleared. Hold on, that's going to be an issue. Also, there's this whole mess, and shallow water even. I mean, we can have the puff eat the wubba. That would be a good way of dealing with that. See, this releases everything. Okay. Do I want a staff when I come in here, or can I do it with the sword? Like, do I want to come in here first, or do I want to go up here first, is what I'm trying to determine. Step there to turn that off, step there to turn that off. All I have to do... Okay, all I have to do to win is... step on both of these. There's nothing else I have to do ultimately. However, the problem is, with this pressure plate being held down, there's no space for both the gentryii and Bithro, and gentryii heads have this weird property where they can't be knocked into water with a pushing weapon. Water or pits. So we can't actually make use of this, which means... means what? How do we ever get in here? We have to push this down, which means we need to set it up in such a way that you stand on this. And I think the way to do that is to form fluff using 4 puffs, which means that we do not want to hit the wubba. Okay, hold on. If we're not hitting the wubba, then how are we... Oh, wait, we have a staff. We can just knock the wubba into the water. Okay, that's easy. So the hard part then is not getting the wubba killed. we need to save the puff and bring all 4 puffs over here. Okay, I got in time. If I do this, the problem is I'm coming in here. I can't get back. Oh, actually I can go around this way. Okay. So... we can get you away from that. Away from the Wubba. And then I guess we want you in here. Probably. So we can release you 3. Let's see, this is a problem, isn't it? If we release the Wubbas, oh, how can we release the Wubbas? We're just gonna get stuck. There's no way, even if we're facing this way, yeah, there's no way to get out. So have a gentryii hit this. And then what? Have the gentryii come over this way, I guess. Alright, let's play with the gentryii for a bit. How does this feel? If I release the gentryii, I do not have the ability to get out in time. Even if my sword is facing this way, fastest I could make it would bring me here, but then neither move actually lets me get out. Okay. And also you're being attracted to the Wubba, which is really bad for me, because if you actually get right up against the Wubba, like here, I mean, there's no way to move you without... well, I could move the Wubba, I guess. Anything else open these? No. Anything else open these? No. And these just do that. Okay. I guess I could have trapped you behind this rock. Maybe that would have been better. Okay, I'm almost positive this isn't going to work. But... I need to try something. And that is blocking a gentryii with a puff. I'm pretty sure the gentryii just runs through the puff and the puff dies. But... give it a go. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought was going to happen. If I had a staff, that would sure be convenient. So I seem to have an impossibility. Obviously the Wubbas will just get taken out by the puffs. So puffs can't block Wubbas. So the impossibility I have is that I need to hit this with a Wubba in order to release the gentryii, but I need to hit this with the gentryii in order to release the Wubbas. Okay, I can't do anything with any of these. Right, I am pretty sure this just isn't gonna work, right? Yeah, I don't need you for this. Then... yeah, I can't push you into the water. And there's no way to get off of here. So all that did was confirm that I can push a Wubba into the water, which, I mean, I already knew that. Alright, what else could I possibly do here then? Well, I'm making the assumption that I need all 4 puffs. Can I just ignore both of these? No, because this wubba and this puff being this close to each other ensures that I must open this. I must open this in order for this puff to ever move, because the puff will always be attracted to the wubba if they're equal distance, so B-throw is here, wubba is here, the puff will not move. The only way to move this puff is for B-throw to stand here, at which point B-throw dies. Okay, so this ensures I must hit this, and I cannot hit this myself. I cannot extract these, so it must be a gentryii, so I have to find a way. Oh, okay, well I see a way to get the gentryii out. I'm not going to worry about that puff feeding the wubba just yet. I'm going to make sure that this works first. No, it doesn't. I was going to say... I could just do something like that, get the gentryii stuck in here, and then I could get out around it, assuming I went in, this way. Also, I can only actually come in here once. Okay, and puffs cannot be used to block gentryii movement. Getting 4 puffs to form fluff on here is going to be really annoying. The reason I need to do that is so that... Wait, how would I even do that before stepping in here? Like, let's say I have... Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, because if I am in this area, here would be the closest I could be. I could be here pushing fluff into this area. Even if I formed fluff here, this gentryii is already going to be on this row. I can't push the gentryii that way without there already being fluff here. Where does this wubba start? It starts here. Okay, I think what I do, I don't actually use this mechanism at all. Sorry, I guess I didn't really explain what I was thinking. The fluff here, my original plan was I have like, I don't know, a square of fluff here, and then I go over here and the gentryii is over here, and then I go up here and the gentryii slides along, hits this spot which allows this to pop up because the fluff doesn't hold down the pressure plate, and then it goes here, presses this again, the door is open. Something like that. I don't think that's actually going to work. So now I'm thinking that what I actually want to do is I want to break the puzzle. That's in air quotes because I think that's actually the solution, is to break the puzzle. Where I need to extract, these 2 puffs will do. Place them, I use the staff to create ice in order to get the gentryii out of the way. So with that in mind, I think I have more puffs than I need, so I'm just going to let this happen, and I'm going to rescue these 2. And we're just going to ignore the wubbas and the gentryii in here, because... well... Okay, I don't have enough time to get past you. So I guess I just wait here. Well, that doesn't do me any good. Yeah, and as expected, you're just staying still. Okay, well I can get you all the way over here. No, I can't. If I go here, bad things happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, more than 4. Hmm. Nine, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't see any way of getting past you, even if this Wubba was alive. I can't move the Wubba over here. This puff. So can I extract anything from this? I seem to have a whole bunch of impossibilities here. I have this. I can stand on this for some reason if I wanted to. Sword does not block puffs. So I can't use that. And this is just going to result in the same thing every time I try it. There's no way for me to get past you at this point. Is there any way that you would be of any use here? I mean, we can try it. Okay, we've got you stuck over there, that's fine. So that leaves you alive, but I mean, you're closer. Doesn't matter. So it's not going to make any difference at all. I can't possibly slide you over without going through here. None of these force arrows are disabled. Disableable. Even if I come in here... and get the staff... I don't think I can use the staff to create ice that'll allow me to get past this force arrow. Yeah, having you in there does nothing for me. And doing this... kills me, that lets you move. And that's just doing the same thing again. Okay, well... I mean, that's not good because I've cut off everything. I didn't need to do that, but... Okay, I can't break you against a force arrow. Whoops. And if I do that, I break you on the wall, not over the water. Which means... I can get you there. Good for me. Why am I having so much trouble with this? What I'm trying to do... There we go. Something like that. But I want to do something like that here. I can't get off this with the wubba. Okay, so we just expand all of the concepts that I've been thinking about and combine all of them together. So at this point, do this, get you in here. That's fine. So that takes out you. We've released a wubba. Gentryii can't actually get through here. That's suspicious. Okay, I use this wubba on this. Get rid of this puff. And then extract these two puffs. And that gives me two puffs. I hit one puff against the other. Okay, that's it. And then we don't use the gentryii for anything. Okay. Is that close enough? No? No, that's a problem still, because... Well, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's 4. What am I doing? So if I do this, you're still attracted to me. But if I go up here, yes, you're attracted that way. Good. That's fine. We don't need that ice. Okay, you can kill the wubba. And we get you two out. Does shallow water prevent puffs from seeing you? I don't actually know. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, now I've got a problem. Because I had you guys lined up wrong. Okay, maybe I extract you out this side instead. Because there's no way I can possibly get you through there without that happening. Yep. Okay, so this whole thing doesn't work. So instead, we have to do this. Bit of a fiddly room. Puffs are like that sometimes. Having done that, we can absolutely extract 2 puffs this way. Alright. Good. This doesn't matter, so we'll just get rid of it. I have to move there, don't I? Okay. Come on. I'm curious. You do still move, even though I'm hiding. You don't care that I'm invisible. Okay. Cool. Okay, this is going to be annoying. Have I already lost? No, you can still come. Okay, well I can get you down here. How do I... How do I get you out now? This is a complicated room. Yeah, I can get you out, but I don't... I can never step over this at this point, because I don't have a web for it. So... I guess I'm just gonna have to do something like this. Yeah, can't go that far. Okay, good, and then I can get you out. This brings me 2 puffs. We're gonna have like a 1,000 turn demo here. And at this point I want... Oh, hold on. I don't want you going in there. Okay, I want both puffs over here. I guess it's actually probably easiest just to stick one of you on the arrow. Oh. Darn it. Okay, well. I still think that's going to be easiest. There we go. And that's all I needed. Because now I can do that. And get through. And we're out. Okay. Wow, okay, that was a hard room. Well, it's a lot of misdirection. I wonder if I ended up doing what was intended there, because I didn't use the gentryii mechanism for anything in here. I was still definitely making use of the fact that you can't push a gentryii off of a pressure plate. This was a use of the gentryii that no other game element could have done what the gentryii was doing here, so that's very much in spirit of the contest. So I mean, it's a good room, I'm just confused about the way I solved it. There are a couple of full demo packs already on the voting thread, so maybe I'll check that on my own afterwards. Okay, so you're going to release everything in a row, okay. And spider? Yeah. Cool. And I have a sword, so I want to stab everything and leave, right? So what's the problem? Closes that. So this is... Why? I have to get through here. So, I'm trying to understand what these gentryii are actually doing. So in the end, I need... all 10 of these to be held down. Because you're going to be released. Each of you are only toggled by one. I'm going to... Okay, I see what the puzzle is. I see what the puzzle is. Yeah. The puzzle is I have to swap the positions. So the gentryii go in here. So I almost certainly want a staff for this. I see the staff token, let's just grab it. Yeah. Although I don't necessarily want to start here. Alright, so I need to set up the monsters so that these 5 are here, and then when I step here and release them all, they will all die. However, it's not just a simple 1-to-1, because if I'm here and I have a gel baby here, I mean, it's just going to go here and get stuck. Gel Baby also is immune to hot tiles, so Gel Baby has to go here. That's the only way it'll die on anything. Get caught on that spike trap. Goblin I'll worry about last, because I feel like that's going to be the hardest one to reason about because of the way they sidestep on things. These 3 enemies all move the same way, so the only functional differences are that Mud Baby does not die to hot tile. Okay, well this is where the Roach goes. Because Spider can cross shallow water. So Roach goes here. I guess Mud Baby probably goes here. Oh, well Goblin's gonna go here because it needs to be able to sidestep around and then be scared with my sword so that it sits here. Okay, so yeah, I think I've solved the theoretical portion of the room. I know what it is that I'm trying to do now. Now it's the execution portion is all that's left. So to recap, Roach goes here, dies on the hot tile. Mud Baby goes here, dies on spikes. Goblin goes here, dies on hot tile. Was it Gel Baby goes here, dies on the spikes, and then Spider goes here and crosses the shallow water and then dies on the hot tile. And it's good to see the spider, always a favorite of mine to see spiders actually used to do things other than just be roaches. Invisible roaches, I guess. So, I mean, this seems like the easiest swap because I'm just changing the position of these 2. However, when it comes to the rest of these, I'm going to have... So which ones are swapping? Gel goes here, Roach goes here. Okay, so these 2 are tied together, these 2 are tied together, and then these 2 are kind of their own thing. Alright, so if we do Gel first, then Gel is going over here, so I have to release both of these. Okay. And we can get the Gel Baby locked up fairly easily. And there we go. Gentryii is back in position. And yeah, Gel Baby, because of the way it moves, I don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, this doesn't look too bad, actually. So next, getting the roach here might be easiest, or getting this here. Where would we tie these elements up? I guess we put the roach in here, and then deal with the gentryii. And if I wanted to, I mean, I could put the gel baby up here just to keep it out of the way, but I don't think it's necessary. We'll see. Oh, well, I could just do that. That's fine. Let's not hit that. Gel baby can cross water, that's true. Okay, we got our roach through. And this will get the gel baby in place. Okay, no problem. Can't I just do something silly like this? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. And then swap these two. I guess we'll do the goblin last, just because it's going to be the one that's most dangerous to maneuver. And so again, I can just do this. Whoops. Sidestep slightly. Yep, something like that. And actually, at this point, I guess getting the goblin... Getting the goblin where it needs to go will be relatively straightforward. Yeah. Now I do have two enemies I'm maneuvering at once, which isn't ideal. But it's fine, I got the gentryii in the lead. Alright. It doesn't matter if I have my sword or not. Everybody except for the goblin dies. The goblin dies. Okay, cool. Great room. I like that one a lot. I'm also really liking the aesthetics of this level, not just this whole thing with the rocks and trees and everything, and that being good, done well, but also the fact that you have these little towers with the beacons. Like, it's a very artistic way of having essentially just conquer tokens, really. But this is a much nicer way of doing it. Okay, so I can skip over here, so we're going to have at least one more room off to this side, depending on whether this fort is a square or not, because this is the exit. Alright, so again, we have to get in here, which means we have to... oh no. Okay. So these tunnels are for skipping. These allow things to get stuck in here. What disables you? You do. Okay, we have something complicated going on here. I do not like this mechanism. It looks really annoying to parse, so I'm not going to try parsing it. I'm just going to do stuff and see what happens. Okay, this releases all of the... Oh, is this just a Pac-Man maze? We have to get the gentryii to kill all of the puffs and then end up here and here. And if we do that... then this just solves itself. This is just a silly room. If that is in fact what is happening. I think it is. And even if they get stuck up here, it's fine. Okay, well... And I can even just wait here if I want to be super inefficient. Who wants to be super inefficient, though? Oh, well, they can't even go up that high. No, I don't want to do that yet. I mean, I could just do this. No, I can't, because they're attracted to the adders. Well, optimizing this would be something. How do I get that last one? Ah. Okay. Kill all the puffs. Oh. When did that happen? That releases that. Ah. Okay. So there is another step to this. I have to do... Yeah, I don't want you all the way over in that corner. So let's get the other... Ah, this is kind of obnoxious. Okay, so I have to... How do I get... I guess we have to separate them a bit. Okay, that gets you in there, but that's only temporarily gonna help me. I guess I'll put you in there. Maybe that's good enough. I'll try this. That gives me just a few turns to get you into position, which I didn't do. And then this isn't gonna work. Yeah. Okay, so where do I put you so that this works? I mean, I could try this. But that's way too slow. Problem is, there isn't really a good spot to hook you up. I guess I want you here, if I had to guess. And then slide, slide, that's here. I hit this, you're here. I hit this again, you're here, and then yeah, that'll work. Okay, so your spot is all the way down there. But preferably without disrupting this one. That's not going to happen. Well, let's just get one of you down there. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Yeah, I can get you into position from here. Okay, that's no problem. So now I do that. And you'll easily get there in time. Okay. What a strange mechanism. What a strange room. And it looks really complicated. It's not actually all that bad. The trick with the gentryii at the end was a little bit interesting. Like an extra complication, but this would be a nightmare to optimize, though. Last room? Looks like this might be the last room. Okay. Ooh, weapon choice puzzle. Well, I have a feeling that... Oh wait, I was gonna say dagger seems like it's really bad, given that we're probably trying to manipulate gentryii. But dagger doesn't drop the trapdoors. Okay, I just need to get in here and back out. I need all three of these to be held down. That's interesting that this arrow is different. Could potentially get out. In fact, I might need to, because I did notice immediately that this is kind of in a weird mechanism. One press, it's open. Wait, these are all on and off. Never mind. These aren't multi-use. This was multi-use, so I was thinking about something different. Okay, so wait, how does that work then? I need all three of these held down. Open, close, open. Okay, no, I'm just thinking about this wrong. Open, close, open. Okay. But this closes. So if I ever use this early, which is to say before I have all three of these, it messes up the parity. Wait a minute. No. I can use it, because then I can use it a second time. It'll mess up the parity again. Okay, so I think what's happening here is that I have to use each weapon once. Okay. Oh, and yeah, given how this is set up here, I have to use the dagger on the second run. I can't use the dagger on the first run because obviously there's nothing I can do there. So I have to use the dagger on the second run just because I don't want to drop the trapdoors. So on the first run, I can use either spear or pickaxe. I feel like the spear is going to be easier to use than the pickaxe, given that we're on trapdoors. So I think I'll do the pickaxe first. And with this pickaxe, I need to create a trapdoor pattern that will allow me to safely get through here with a dagger. All that really means is doing something like that, right? Because you'll go here, then with a dagger, No, that's really not what I want to do, because I want something like that, so that with the dagger I can get you... how is this going to work? Okay, it suddenly got really complicated. So with the dagger, I step here. Gentryii is going to come up this way. I'm going to step up here, get the gentryii stuck in this pocket. I can go all the way over here to gain some distance, but it's still going to catch up with me. So I need to have another... another thing here where... Man, I kind of wish I had the spear now. Okay, well if I do something like that, I can gain a little bit more distance, and here, gentryii is here. Gentryii is... Okay, gentryii is here and I'm here now because in this situation I have been forced to do... So let's see, here and here, I can step here safely. Yep, here and here, I can step here safely, I can step here, but I can't make that move now with the pickaxe. So the fact that I have the pickaxe... I've changed my mind, I want to start with the spear. I think this is going to be so much easier. Because I can just do stuff like this, get you out of my way. Okay. No, I need it to be at least there. Because then gentryii slides along here. We do the same thing as before. So here I step here, here, and here, and I'm okay. Gives me enough time. I can do that. And we're able to get now with the dagger. Yes, with the dagger we're able to maneuver through there. So we can get to this point with the dagger, we've hit a checkpoint. Oh, and then the other problem is I'm going to have to do this again. With the pickaxe? Is this over shallow? No, okay, never mind. So I can actually do 2 runs with the dagger afterwards to avoid messing up my trapdoors. And in fact, I'm going to have to because of this. Okay, so it was a choice between spear and pickaxe, and spear is far superior. Okay. Right, so now I just need a path. Wait a minute, how am I actually going to get the gentryii onto these, though? If I have a dagger, I can step on this to get gentryii to step here. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, I have to... So wait... I'm not understanding something here. The problem I'm going to have, let's say, it doesn't matter. Wait, it totally matters. I want this to be smooth so we can get out. with the gentryii chasing us when we have a dagger. The problem is, I can't actually get all of these pressed down, because when I have a dagger, I am forced to step here in order for the gentryii to ever step on either of these, which means that this spot has to be clear. And the only way I'm going to get a gentryii to step on here when I have a dagger is to step on one of these and get stuck. So I can never put a gentryii, so I have this contradiction. I can never put a gentryii on this while I have the dagger, which means I have to do something without the dagger. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that because I think I see something I can do with these. The platforms here allow me to reuse weapons. So I think what I actually want to do is I want to get the third gentryii head over here. And then I come in with my spear or probably my pickaxe at that point to push it. Okay, so if that's what I'm doing, then let's set up something such that when I have a dagger, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do higher. Yeah. Okay. So now when I have my dagger, I can run over here and the gentryii will stand here. Okay, I think that works. So that's one. Second run is with the dagger, but now we can reuse a weapon if we want to. So, can I... Oh, I can wait here, but it doesn't do me any good because of how this is set up. I can only release one at a time. So was I thinking about this correctly? Yes, I got him. I got the gentryii into position with the dagger. Okay. Now the problem is, I think what I'm supposed to do at this point is I'm supposed to use the pickaxe to push the gentryii head ahead of me. Which is not going to work, given what I've done here. So instead, what I'm going to do okay, this is kind of set up. So by doing that, I can still use the platform another time. Yeah, so unfortunately I didn't set this up in a way that's going to work for this. I'm going to have to redo this, but... I can get you through here. Let's step on that, which... Oh, it needs to be... it needs to be held down. Never mind, so what I'm trying to do isn't actually going to work. I was thinking I could just step on this, get out here, grab another weapon, and then with the gentryii head over here, I could push it on here, but I can't actually do that. And there's no way to do this with the dagger. So... that means my first run was wrong. So with this, can I possibly, using a pickaxe, let's see, I can get it over here. I can't get through here with the pickaxe. I need you. Can I? Well, okay, let's say I've got the gentryii head here, I've got my pickaxe here. Step here. Gentryii head is here. Yeah, no, I can't get around that. I've got you up here. I can get you up here, that's fine. Even if I make this push, yeah, there's no way to get through here. And through here, if this tile is gone, if this trapdoor is gone, gentryii head is here. I step here, gentryii head is here. You can go south, push, step. Here, I would push it that way. That lets me step, turn, push, push, push. So I now have a gentryii head here. And this gone, which means I'm going to be here. So how would I get... I don't think I can get it through here. Yeah, and it has to be the pickaxe on the last run because there's only going to be a single tile wide bit of trapdoor, which means that I cannot use the spear to pull a gentryii along. Okay, so I do have the order right. It has to be spear, dagger, pickaxe in that order. Okay. So I have some pretty fancy carving I have to do then. Well, I have the spear. Because I have to make a path that not only works for the dagger, which turned out to not be all that difficult, but then it also has to work for the pickaxe. And I think that's actually going to be a lot harder. So I'm going to focus entirely on the pickaxe. Well, I say entirely. This start worked pretty well. For both. Lots of space here, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, so with that done, how would I get through here with a pickaxe? This is all very, very narrow. Which tells me there's a very specific set of moves that I have to do, probably. So how do I get around a corner? Yeah, the problem is this, 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 and this. So I probably want to be pushing you up diagonally. Okay, so if looking at this, I push push you this way. I step south, and then I push you this way. And then what? So let's assume I have this whole 2x3 block left, because I'm going to go across the top with the spear. In that case, I can go... I'm standing here facing to the east, gentryii is here. I can push it, go south, push. That will put it here. Go south, turn, push, push. Go here, turn, and push. Okay, as long as I just hug the very top part of this, I think I can get through here with the pickaxe. And I think that'll work with this with the dagger as well. Okay, so as for getting in, I wanted this diagonal to be clear at the end, which I think... I think means... See, I do that. Do I have to do that in order to get through here with the dagger? Let's see, I've pushed you here, a step, I push, turn, I push. This is terrible. No, because that push doesn't do any... Oh, well, that push doesn't do anything. I can't really explain what I'm thinking here. It's all kind of in my head. So I'm here, I've pushed to the... No, I'm here, facing east. Right, so push the gentryii head here. I'm here. Step north, step southeast. That pushes the gentryii head here. If this is gone, which it will be, I can step here, it pushes to the water, which stuns it for the turn, and then I can push again with the pickaxe. And that gets me through. Okay, this setup should work. That should work with the pickaxe. I do now need to get you around. Okay, I want to avoid disrupting stuff as much as possible, so if I take this out, did I need this tile? I think I did, didn't I? Because if I'm... here... Yeah, I need to be here with the gentryii here. Okay, but I don't need this tile. So I can do that. And then that. I think this will let me... I've pushed you to here. Nope, this doesn't work, because now I can't... See, I'm here, I've pushed the gentryii to here. I can go here. That's as far as I can get. And I can't rotate, so that doesn't actually work. Okay. The problem I'm having now is, oh well, I can just step down here and get you around. Okay, well, let's just keep it simple. Keep it simple. So with the dagger, we want these two clear. So you're going here. So with the dagger, we're coming up like that. Okay, we do this. So we need to be able to cross these using the pickaxe. I think that'll be fine. Hope it'll be fine. Hold on. Yes, we can run. Oh, this is getting significantly less fine all the time. I'm using up a lot of trapdoors here. Okay. This should work. I don't know. Don't feel particularly good about any of that. Okay, dagger gets through. Okay, dagger was no problem. Pickaxe. So we need to... do something like this to get you down. Okay, that worked. Okay. We got through, so now we just have to get you to here somehow. I was gonna say, I wish that wasn't still active, but... yeah, we need to switch somehow. No, that's not going to work. I was thinking I can just go up here and then... let's try a different pattern. Okay, that didn't quite work as well as last time, but he still got through. So I have to make that move here. If I do that... unfortunately, I really want this tile gone. I guess it's fine. Okay, so if I want to get around you, I have to do something like this. Okay, there we go. I just screwed this up. Yeah, I just screwed that up. That's fine. Relatively easy to get here. So I have the ability to gain height on you now. How can I use that to my advantage? I need... something like... can't do that. There we go, that'll do it. Okay, that room required a lot of planning. Juice bar. Barracks, bunker, armory. I should hide in the bunker until the rest of the fleet arrives, but I am kind of thirsty. Secret room, there's one more. Do I want to attempt this in the same video? This is already an hour and 20. Recipe for gentryii juice. Take 4 cups of gentryii, shake well, and serve. That sounds awful. Would it be throughout to say about that? Guess I can't make this. All I've got are 3 and 5 cup containers. Oh. Okay, I think I am actually just going to do this now. I feel like this is a silly room more than a serious room. This is using... So I've got a 3 cup container, right? I can hold 3 gentryii here, I can hold 5 gentryii here. And I need to get 4 somehow. So what are the things that I can do? I don't know why I need 4 necessarily. Okay, so I get 5 there. I can step here or I can step here. So do I want 3 or do I want 5? Do I ever get out? Okay, that's a very clever mechanism. I do very much appreciate that. This time we're going to go around this way. It's set up in such a way as to guarantee certain amounts of gentryii. I've got a 3 cup and a 5 cup container. And let's see, what can I do with these? Well, let's see what happens if I do this. I do something with the 3 cups. It just spills back into itself, okay. And this would be to dump out the 3 cups? This would be to dump out the 3 cups. Okay. I see. So this is so transfer then. If I wanted to transfer the 5 to the 3, this would leave me with 2. Right? And that's what's going to happen? Yes. Okay. I still don't know why I want 4. I want 4 because if I have exactly 4 in here, but not 5, I can get into the brain. Okay. This is really cool. I really like this mechanism. So I should actually... So now that I understand how these work, this is actually pretty simple. Once you know what the mechanisms do. So this arrow says transfer your gentryii juice to the 3 cups. This is 5 cup. Dump it back, transfer from 5 to 3, transfer from 3 to 5. So how do I get 4 out of that? I feel like this is a problem that I've solved many times and I can just, for some reason, not remember how this problem works. Alright, we just have some number here. This doesn't matter. More than we need. So as we saw, we go 5 to 3, that leaves us with 2, and we dump out the 3, that's fine, but then what do I do with this 2? I could transfer to here, and then I could have 2 in here. Let's see, I would have 2 in here, and 5 in here. And then transfer from 5 to 3, and that gets us 4 left. Okay. Yep. Never mind, I was actually on the path. Okay, so transfer from 5. Let's transfer from 5 to 3. That leaves us with 2. Dump the 3. Transfer the 2. Wait, so if... I'm just wondering now, that King Dugan's dungeon level, we could have made this exact mechanism using roaches instead of gentryii, and it would have worked, right? Like, these are all, aside from the gentryii... Oh no, pressure plates. Of course, never mind. I was like, oh, you could have made this in Architect's Edition, but no, pressure plates. Pressure plates are a pretty big deal. Alright, so then we go 5... and transfer from 5 to 3. The 1 will get in, and then the other 4 will get in there eventually, and that gives me my 4 cups. Oh, what a neat room. Okay. Juice bar, barracks, bunker, armory. I should hide in the bunker until the rest of the fleet arrives, but I am kind of thirsty. Oh, I think we're good. Should probably be a checkpoint. Maybe on that discolored tile. Level totals. Mission accomplished. And there we are. That's 2 entries down. So that was... Nothing there was too terribly difficult. There was... Well, no, that trapdoor room was a thing, and then the misdirection on that... The first room where basically all the things you're trying to do you don't have enough resources for, or the ability to access them. Like getting out the wubbas or getting out the gentryii. I don't know, I'll have to watch some demos for those to see what other people came up with. The trapdoor room, I feel has a lot of solutions, although that one bottom southern passage is a bit constrained. But anyway, that was... what was that? Infiltrating something port fort. Well, I can just see here. Infiltration of Esterport fort. Really cool entry. I like that a lot. We'll go on to the next entry in the next part. I will see you then.